Hi, I'm John Kalaska with BreakingMuscle.com. Today I'm going to show you a few stretches for the hips and legs. This is an area where a lot of guys are really tight. The key to loosening up through here is to take your time. Do at least 10 breaths in each position. So the first pose I'm going to show you is a really basic one, but it's one that a lot of guys avoid because they have trouble getting comfortable. So I'm going to show you a few variations. The name of the pose is Bodda Konasana. Start by sitting on the floor with the soles of the feet together. And if this is already a bit of a challenge for you, you can elevate the hips. Sit up on a cushion, a folded up blanket, or you can use a yoga block. By elevating the hips, it makes it a little easier to relax in this posture. If your lower back is tight, try sitting up against a wall. Use the wall as support for the lower back. And another great prop that you can use to help make this pose just a little easier is a yoga strap. To prepare the strap, start with the buckle end and make sure all of the twists are out. Bring the other end through the buckle from underneath and then in between the two parts of the buckle. It gives a really good, strong support. Bring the arms through the strap. Again, make sure all of the twists are out, and then get the strap on a comfortable position on the lower back, and bring the other end around the feet. To tighten, just pull on the loose end of the strap. If the metal part of the buckle presses into the ankle bones, that can get a little uncomfortable, so the way to fix that is just to slide the buckle back towards the hips, like that. Then you can tighten just a little more. Press the feet together. Pull the toes back. Breathe all the way down to the floor. To get just a little bit of a deeper stretch, bring one arm to the side. Lean towards that side, and with the other arm, traction the thigh away from the hip. This is a great stretch for the groin. Do both sides, and then to come out, just bring one foot at a time. The next stretch is for the hamstrings. We'll do a one-leg forward bend. The biggest mistake most guys make in this posture is they sacrifice form in order to get down a little further. So keep the spine long. Avoid rounding over or hunching over through the back. In fact, you can use the strap again to help you with this pose. Bring the strap around the foot and then use the leverage to lengthen the spine. Sit up a little taller. Take a deep breath in, and on the exhale, stretch the elbows towards the floor. Again, keep the spine long. Walk the hands down a little further. As you inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, relax the neck. And then just continue that pattern until you can rest the torso all the way down onto the thigh. Now another tip, if you're a guy who's serious about starting a regular yoga practice, it's a good idea to invest in a wide yoga mat. You can buy them online. See the difference between the width of a regular mat and an extra wide mat. It really is built to scale for bigger guys, plus you get a little more room in a crowded yoga class. The final postures for this series are a few lunge variations for the quadriceps and hip flexors. And these are really great to help feel the stretch in the front of the hips. But first, a few key points. When doing these lunges, keep your feet hips width apart. That'll help with balance, as opposed to lunging one foot right in front of the other. The second point is this action of tucking the pelvis under. This helps to lengthen or decompress the lower back. It also moves the origin of the quadricep muscle to help focus the stretch. And this first lunge is done with the back knee down. It helps to pad the knee with a folded up towel. Make sure the feet are hips width apart. Tuck the pelvis under, and you should feel the stretch right away into the hip. Inhale all the way down to where you feel the stretch. Exhale, bend the front knee. And so these lunges have different arm positions which you can incorporate. Pick one and hang out there for a couple of breaths. So the first arm variation is just to have the hands down on a block. Second, bring the hands onto the thigh, or bring the arms up into the air. To keep the back foot from sickling, press through the top of the back foot. That leads right to the next variation. Lunge with the back knee up. This one's a little tougher. For the final variation, bring the back foot all the way up against the wall and activate the back leg by pressing the heel into the wall. Keep the back leg active. Inhale. Exhale, bend the front knee. So I hope this has given you a few ideas of a couple of stretches which you can incorporate into your workouts. I'm John Kalaska with BreakingMuscle.com.